There's Dara. All right, we should be recording. So I want to thank you guys for those of you who could join on Zoom today. Thank you so much for taking your time to be here because it is important for us to touch base. This won't be a super long meeting, but I just want you guys to have a chance to get together, at least see each other's faces, talk, interact. And it also gives me a chance to get any information from you guys, feedback, that kind of thing. But I wanted to start out with a great big congratulations to the team, because in September we did meet all of our director, my cat wants to say hi, meet all of our director requirements. So we actually had $7,326 in sales. So good job for everybody who turned in sales last month. That's awesome. So if you just as a reminder that as a team, we have to do $5,000 to be a director team. So everybody's orders, everybody's parties all contributes to that each month. So we usually make it, but sometimes it's tight. So this month we did awesome. So good job. I have to send the Zoom meet number to somebody. Maybe. So we had everybody participating, or a lot of people participating. So I just want to give a shout out to Julie, who had an order put in. Sherry had over $200, so she was active. Erica, who's in Texas, had a party at just over $200, so she was active. Renee, who's my neighbor, she was active with a little over $200. And Karen had a party over $200, so she was active, so that's great. Then we had a few more people that had a little bit larger party, so a shout out to Haley and to Jackie, who had $500 and $600 parties, and to Michelle Baugh, who had a almost $500 party, and she's one of Dara's team members. And then
can use for this, should we?
A big shout out to Dara and to Linda for earning the cookie cutters and cookie sheet for having over $750 in sales. So you guys did great. And did you guys get your cookie sheet and cookie cutters already?
Yes, I got mine a couple days ago.
Awesome.
Yeah, now I have to make cookies.
Right? Good job, guys. So I just wanted to say, like I said, it takes everybody's effort, so great job with that. So far this month, we have Dara, Jamie, Michelle, and Haley who have already turned in orders. So they're all green. Hey, Julie, can you mute?
What?
Can you mute?
Maybe.
There you go. All right. Then, so I just wanted to say thank you for all that. And we had a retreat with some directors and some consultants who are ready to grow their team and work towards promoting to director by the end of the year. So Dara and I went to Ann's house in Independence, Iowa, and we had some good training there. And some of it I had heard, but I participated in giving some of the training, but it's also really good to hear it again. So sometimes hearing trainings more than once is important. So I definitely took away some new skills that I will be sharing with you guys, and some new stuff that I plan on implementing as well. Dara, did you have anything that you wanted to share?
I don't have my notes in front of me, Sarah. I'm kind of like running late today.
That's okay. What did you think of it?
I learned so much information up there that it was mind-blowing. So I've been trying to wrap my head around a lot of it and separate it out and put it into different categories for which way I want to go. But I think the way that they did the panels was very helpful, and then how we did the breakouts. So that was really good.
So I highly recommend that if you ever have the opportunity to take part in trainings, conferences, online trainings, do it when you can. If your schedule allows you to, definitely participate in it, because it's only going to help you grow. Even if you've heard it before, sometimes you have to hear things 2 or 3 times before then it clicks and you're like, oh, that's what that means, or that's how I can apply it. So don't hesitate to listen to some of those recordings and some of those trainings on Pampered Chef University. They're updating those with some of the trainings from conference this past year. If you can go to conference next year, think about tucking away a couple dollars each paycheck to help pay for registration so you can go in the summer. It's going to be in August again. So it's totally worth it. So plan on that if at all possible. And like I said, some of those things, I'm still going through some of my notes. I've started implementing a few things. One of the things that I'll just tell you right now that I have been implementing is Amanda Joe, who I think you guys all know. She's one of my sister directors. She has picked up this skill from another, we all share, all Pampered Chef consultants share. When somebody orders online on a virtual party, or it doesn't matter whether it's a virtual party or whether it's a cooking show and the person just orders online because they couldn't make it, she texts them right away. Or that same day. It doesn't have to be right away, because if you're obviously busy, you can't do it at that second. I can't do it when I'm at work. But when their order comes in, when you open it up, you have all their contact information, including their phone number, and it's usually a cell phone number. So she just texts them. I will post it on our group page, but I'll read it to you here because I just sent out some text messages. Hi, Cinda. This is Sarah with Pampered Chef. I wanted to personally reach out to you to thank you for your order on Emily's party. You're going to love everything, but the season's best recipes are my favorite. So in that section, I tailored it to be with what she ordered. Do you have any questions at this time that I can answer? So if they don't respond, they don't respond. But if they do respond, she said, no, I don't think so. And she had a few other things. And I said, my response was, do you have any interest in hosting your own fun party to get your own free products and to give Emily a discount on products too? Because then she would get a 50% off item. So the couple of people that I text messaged, they both said no. And then I said, no worries. If you or someone else you know needs anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. So I'll post this on the page, but it seems like people will respond to these text messages, even though they're a little bit longer, so much better than they will an email or even a Facebook message. So that's something I've just been trying, and at least I've been getting responses and making contacts. So that's just one of the things that I learned at that retreat that I've started implementing. So I was going to say something else and I lost it. It will come back.
Hey, Sarah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you're going to touch on it or not, but what I thought was the best part of the meeting up and then at Anne's house was the host coaching to chat with your host daily, because I don't do that normally. So that's something I have to do.
So thank you for bringing that up, Dara, because that's something that I have not done in the past, but a couple of the other folks who do a lot of virtual parties have been host coaching their hosts, or at least touching base with their hosts daily. So they are either giving them things to post, encouraging them to post, or they're touching base saying, hey, you got this many orders, this is where you are towards your free product. Things like that. So they're touching base with their host daily. And if they're not getting orders, or if they're having difficulties or whatever, that's when you can kind of talk to them and see what suggestions you can give them, that kind of thing. So that was a good tip too.
How obsessed I was with getting Justin into Hudson. Damn. Very easy to get lost.
Okay. Hi, Jamie. Can you mute if possible?
I can try.
Okay, thank you. Oh, if I can figure it out, I can. I'm not used to running these things.
What is that?
Figuring out.
I got a new phone. I'm having a hard enough time with it.
That's okay.
And you probably could see better than me.
Let's see.
Is she on her phone?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm on the app, and if you just tap on your screen down at the bottom, it'll be a microphone. You can hit mute.
I don't see any microphone. Is that in the square? Was that it? Nope, that was a picture. I don't see any microphone.
All right, that's okay. We won't be on much longer. I just wanted to touch base with everybody, and the last thing I want to say is I did send out an email, as well as I think I posted the link on our Facebook group about a Google form that I sent out just to touch base with you guys. Some of you have filled it out. Awesome. If you haven't, will you please look for that link? I can post it again. But it's just to gather some information about you as a consultant and how I can best help you. I'm going to be trying to reach out to you, just like I was telling Jackie about her, how much she needed to reach her next 1250. I'm reaching out to some of you guys with other things, but also it seems like you guys are, as a team, struggling or wanting more direction with bookings. So I'm going to put together a booking boot camp, which is going to be 3 or 4 days of training. It's probably only going to be like half an hour training. I haven't really put it together yet, and I'm going to actually talk to Dara about it too, because she's a fabulous booker off of her virtual parties. So maybe the two of us together can kind of host it, but I want to put together something to support you guys. I know there's some of you who are going to jumping back into business, some who want more business in general. So I'm going to put something together in the next couple weeks and get it out there. Is that something that you guys, I know I have at least one that's interested, but does anybody else think that that would be something they'd be interested in doing?
Yes, ma'am.
I would.
I would.
So
I'd also like to thank Daria because she invited me to one of her parties and allowed me to participate, and I learned a lot from watching that.
good.
You're welcome, Linda.
What the heck is this?
If you guys want to, does this time frame work, like from 7:30 Central to 8 o'clock, or will that time work for like a booking boot camp? So it would be 8:30 Eastern.
That's fine for me.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, awesome. So I'll get something put together and start working on that, because I also need help on bookings. I kind of let my my schedule slide a little bit, so I need to bump it back up. So a couple things you can do just off the top of my head that I was mentioning to other people is that you can look for fundraisers in your community, or put a shout out. I've been challenged to sell 10 pancake blender bottles by the 15th of October. Okay, so that's going to get you some more orders. If you can also, if you want, you can offer to have free shipping for local orders, and then what you do is when you enter them in, you just put it under one person's name. So you might have 5 local orders, put all 5 orders under one person's name, and then you're only paying for that $5.25 to you, rather than paying for $5.25 for each person. So that might help you get some extra orders as well. Fundraisers are always, Karen and I were just talking about how her girls were doing some fundraising. Check with local schools, churches, youth groups, things like that, because there might be fundraiser opportunities out there. You guys have any questions?
I don't have a question, but I'm going to be doing a fundraiser in November for my granddaughter's syndrome. So I've already reached out to a lot of the parents, so hopefully that will go nationwide because we're all over the country.
Sure. That's great. Are you going to have them help collect orders?
Yes, I
Awesome.
think. I haven't decided that.
On what?
So yeah, that would be a great opportunity to send them a catalog and have them
Okay.
collect orders if they're interested
Okay.
in helping with it. And then they
Okay.
can enter the orders online.
Okay. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that one.
Because then you're going to have all those other parents helping collect orders besides just you.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. That's awesome. Thank you.
Anything else? Things to share, good things, questions?
I did get a confirmation for that vendor fair that you sent me.
Okay, great. That's another way to kind of reach out and get some contacts outside your friends and families getting involved with vendor events. You don't have to have cash and carry to do that. If you have some, that's okay. If you don't, that's okay too. So if you're interested in doing some of those, let me know. Or I can help you with where to look for them. I think that's all I have for you guys tonight, unless you guys have questions or comments.
I do not.
Well, I just want to thank everybody again for being active in September, who was active. And then for those of you guys who are already active in October, Dara, Jamie, Michelle, and Haley, great job. The rest of you, I'm sure you'll be getting some orders in, and we will rock out October. So thanks, guys. Have a great night, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need something.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Sarah.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.